So I wanted to make a video firsthand of what happens when I wake up with anxiety. So I called in this morning. I do have medical leave, and they give me the option that if I come down off my attack in the morning, that I can come in. So I'm going to kind of show you what I've done since I woke up, even after taking my medicine, just to kind of give you an idea on how my brain operates. So I woke up this morning and had an attack. Tried to wing it for a little bit to see if I could even get up and go to work. Couldn't manage. Took some medicine, laid back down, kind of looked at my phone and try and focus on something. After my wife left and she took my son to daycare, I'm so anxious right now that I got up, and forgive me for the bed, it's not made, but well, so the bedroom was actually pretty messy. As you can see now, the only thing that's really out of place is the bed. So clean that. Went in to our bathroom and cleaned this up pretty good. And the weird thing with anxiety, a lot of people don't understand, especially the people I work for, is it's not so much that I'm in a panic and that I can't get work done. As you can see, I'm walking and I'm pacing. I can't decide on what to do. So I was cleaning the bedroom, cleaning the kitchen, folding laundry, cleaning the living room. I'm doing all this because that's how my mind's operating. It's like I might be on my way to the kitchen and put a cup in the sink, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, there's clothes right here. So I literally stop, put the cups down, start folding some clothes, and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta get these cups and everything to the sink. Get to the kitchen, load up the dishwasher, and then go, oh man, I gotta take some trash out. That's literally how my mind's operating. So that's why it's so hard for me to go to work some days when I'm like this, is because they could tell me, hey, you need to go and do this. But in my mind, I'm going to get there, and the type of work that I do, there's a million things that I could end up doing. And I'm going to want to do it because that's the way my mind's running at that point. And you can even tell in the way I'm talking right now, it's hard for me to even keep a thought straight. So I'm trying to keep my thoughts straight. And if you can't tell, decided I was going to go ahead and make the bed because I need it done. And my son's room and my daughter's room, I'm afraid to go into because my mind is going to go crazy. So I keep their doors shut, keep their doors shut. And even now, as I'm doing these little videos to kind of give you an idea of what I go through when I have these problems in the morning, I'm clean now. Yeah, it's I can't stay focused on anything. But I mean, if I had I need to get a GoPro, because if I had a GoPro and had the ability to wear something and show you the movements I go through, the processes I go through in the morning to try and deal with my anxiousness, it would be amazing. It'd be an eye-opener for a lot of people, but it'd be amazing to show supervisors and stuff at work who think I'm just doing this because I don't want to get up in the morning. That's something I hear all the time is, well, at least you get to sleep in. Well, Actually, I don't. I'll still wake up at the same time that I normally do for work, and I'll sit there on my phone. And my wife will occasionally wake up and she'll look at me and go, well, why don't you try and go back to sleep? Well, my mind's awake. I'm going in an attack right now. Got to let my medicine try and soothe me. Sometimes it's very few far between. Sometimes my medicine will get me to go back to sleep, but it's not for very long. And I'm back up and doing this all over again. So, pretty much the moral of this whole thing, or the, not really, I guess, not moral of the story, but just the point I'm trying to make here is, unless you've lived it, or you've gone through it, or you're going through it, it's really hard to explain to people, and it's really hard to understand what anxiety does. Now, I don't only have anxiety, I also have depression on top of that. The medicine luckily has kept the depression in check pretty good, but the anxiety, it's hit and miss. They've tried adjusting medication levels and everything as far as my dosage, but the problem with that is if I take a double dose like my doctor wants me to do, then I definitely will never be able to go to work, because if I take 2 doses of that, it knocks me out and it pretty much turns me into a zombie. I just want to sit there and stare off into space or fall asleep. So I take half the dose that he tells me to do, and this is why I still have hit and miss problems like this. But yeah, don't ever just assume that the people that you work with, if they miss a lot of work and they say that they have anxiety, don't assume it's just a crutch, because it's really, honestly, it's not a crutch. There's people that have these issues. My singer for my band has this issue, and a lot of other people that I know have this issue. My wife has anxiety and depression, but everybody handles it differently. I get asked a lot by people, well, how do you have problems like this coming to work, but you don't have these problems when you're at home, or you don't have these problems when you're playing with your band and stuff like that? It's like, the music kind of puts me at ease, so that's a little easier to deal with when I have the music. If I'm going through an attack or something and I'm trying to play, it's actually really difficult for me to play, and a lot of people don't understand that. They think it's just an act or something, but like it's helped me a lot get through a lot of problems, and having people that are supporting me mentally, to know that I'm not alone, and that I have somebody to look to for if I have any kind of problems, and I need to talk. So just remember that, guys. I didn't want to make this a long video, but I did want to make a point to take some videos and kind of show you what I go through. See ya.